been some dramatic changes over the years. I think I've changed a lot through just the experience of what's going to be, I think, a 20-year-long recording career. The most dramatic change, I think, of all has just been sobriety over the last few years. From the time I was 12, I was experimenting with things on a regular basis. I didn't really start being a musician and in bands until I was about 17. So I've never done this really completely sober, completely just focused on music without mind-altering stuff going on at some point. That's been a big change. Probably a personality change. I'm not sure how much, or what it is. Because, I'm not looking at footage of myself from before. If I'm different, don't tell me. With Audioslave, actually, there are parts of the set where I come out and just playing an acoustic guitar and going through songs. And initially that came from trying to have a dynamic set and a show that switches up a little bit. Right now, at this point in my life, it's still a discovery, getting more and more comfortable with that. It's just something a part of music I'm really just starting to get into. It's just being able to pick up an instrument and sing and play and entertain people with nothing else. I haven't really ever done that. I've been a guy in a rock band. So over the last year or so, I've been doing it more and more. The other thing, I think doing something that's different that I couldn't do in Audioslave more than anything is like turning a song like Original Fire, for example, into something that can be played acoustically and having to figure out what that is. Cuba, I think going there kind of pushed the reset button on my attitude toward the future in terms of playing to people in remote places, faraway places, places that are hard to get to or go to. And that was one trip that really had a huge effect on me in that way. And the getting out of the United States as the center of the universe mentality. And getting outside of the preconceived notions of people and places. It was so surprising that really, even after 3.5 days and then leaving, we were still kind of in awe of how warm the experience was with the people. We hoped that it made a difference just because people saw that we could go and play for them, that other people would go and play for them. And because we proved it's possible. And hopefully that, we'll get some Cuban artists to come here and play. So I would really like to spend the rest of my life going to as many places as I can and just playing music.
Yahoo!